I'm about to break down why the MERN stack is actually hurting you when you go to get a job. Now, I want you to take a walk with me. Everybody talks about the MERN stack. What is the MERN stack, right? MongoDB, Express, React, Node. That's what you see everywhere. If you look on almost every single instructor's website or even YouTuber, right, you're gonna see that stack. You're gonna see it everywhere, and everybody's gonna be talking about it on Twitter, on freaking blog posts, on Mediums, on YouTube. Everybody's gonna tell you this is the way to go. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, they lied to you. Okay, that's why you can't find a job. It's that simple. So let me just break it down to you guys a little bit more. JavaScript is popular and everybody wants to get a job by working with JavaScript, right? The majority of the industry. Yes. JavaScript is one of the most popular languages out here. But for a junior developer to focus just on JavaScript, meaning everything, the full stack, right? The MERN stack, is going to hurt you. Now, the reason why it's going to hurt you is because so many people also want to get into that stack. And we're talking about guys that have been here for 5-10 years in the game, okay? And they're tired of doing PHP, they're tired of doing Python, they're tired of doing, good old .NET, right? Tired of doing Java, and they want to do something cool, something edgy, something that's trending. Now, in reality, not only are you competing with junior developers for those positions, but you're also competing with guys that's been here for like 5-10 years. Okay, this isn't a joke. Okay, this is the real life story of what's going on in the industry. Now you're saying, Joe, but why is it that everybody has a course on React, Node, Express, MongoDB, right? The whole MERN stack. Why is it that everybody has a course on it and nobody else is telling us to learn anything else? If something is trending, if people are searching for it, if Google is going to actually put it out there, the YouTube algorithm, the Google algorithm, right? If it's going to be out there, the smartest thing that an instructor can do is give you what you're looking for. It might not be the thing that you need, but shit, we, as instructors, gotta make some bread, gotta make some money, okay? Now, I myself, I don't focus on the things that's trending, but I do understand why most instructors do it. It's easier for an instructor to just teach you one single language, and then at the same time, if it's going to get them sales, why wouldn't them, okay? That's just how it is. I mean, it might not be beneficial to you because you're probably taking all of these courses and you're looking at all of these tutorials, there's YouTube videos, there's blog posts, etc. And you're like, man, this must be the hottest thing. This is the way for me to get into the industry. But again, you have to understand how the industry works, right? Everybody that is creating some type of content, they're doing it from the side of what's going to be beneficial for me as the instructor, the influencer, the blogger, the YouTuber. They're doing it from that point of view, okay? Now, again, another thing is most guys love JavaScript. Shit, I love JavaScript. I really do. I love JavaScript. I've been doing JavaScript for basically almost 9 years. I love it. It's a great language. I have fun with it. For me, I personally love the front end. I love doing animations. I love working with GSAP, 3JS, etc. I love JavaScript, okay? So yeah, I do have more fun when I actually write JavaScript than most other languages, except Ruby, because I love Ruby. But that's between me and you. Everybody loves JavaScript. At the same time, it's not beneficial for the student. It's not beneficial for the junior developer that's trying to find a job to just focus on one single stack, when in reality, most companies are not using the MERN stack. Well, the ones that's gonna give you a job. Now, these companies that will give you a job usually are using older stacks. You know, the things that have been around since the time of the dinosaurs, okay? The guys that's been here since the 1990s, early 2000s. We're talking about PHP, right? We're talking about the LAMP stack, okay? If you guys don't know what a LAMP stack is, look that up, okay? But think about it like this. It's PHP, MySQL, okay? Nginx, Apache, if you're using that, okay? Another thing is .NET, right? .NET. What do we mean by .NET? .NET, C#, okay? Windows, the Windows world, Azure, right? That's where the jobs is at. And of course, we're not even gonna go into the world of Java or even the world of Ruby, okay? Something that some people, they forget that still exists. People think it's dead. PHP and Ruby are literally the two zombies nobody can kill, okay? They never die. All right, so again, what do I mean with these type of stacks, and why should you care about those other stacks instead of focusing just on the MERN stack? I told you guys, most developers that are coming from those other different stacks, they want to do Node.js. So if a company has the choice between getting a guy that has never worked in the industry or a guy that has been working as a web developer or software engineer at another company or multiple companies, who do you think is gonna get the job? Okay, again, Node.js, JavaScript, the whole MERN stack, it's popular. Yes, it's popular, it's great, it's amazing. But for a junior developer, it's difficult for you to find those jobs, and especially when you show up to a company and they're using PHP and you show up with, I only know how to use JavaScript. Every single thing that I do is with JavaScript. Now they gotta train you. Now they gotta go in there and test your knowledge of, you know, your computer science background, your software engineering degree. They gotta throw you the book at you just to see if you're gonna be able to keep up or be able to build other applications in other stacks, okay? So again, this is what I'm saying. Look, JavaScript is great, but it's not beneficial for you. So Joe, please help us out. You know, we've been doing this for months. We've been studying. We've been lied to. What do we do, right? I mean, how can we get a job out here? I have 20 projects and I still can't get a job. I know everything's built on the MERN stack, but I can't find a job. I got the skills. Put me in, coach. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the answer. I'm gonna help you out, right? This is why we are here in front of a computer, right? The computer screen, the world of the digital world of the internet, okay? I'm gonna give you guys the answer to this, okay? And what you can do. I want you guys to start doing research in your local area. Talking about your local state, your local city, right? Your local town. See what type of jobs is out there hiring. Forget about what's trending on the internet. Forget about how many GitHub stars it got. Forget about which influencer has 1 million views on that video. Forget about all of that, right? Because every single one of you guys have an independent journey, right? It's a journey that has nothing to do with what you see on this screen, okay? Now, what you want to do is you want to get your first job. Your goal is not to get your dream job as your first job. Your goal is to get into the industry, just to get in. Because once you're in, you could always switch up. This is what people don't understand. Why do instructors, why do influencers, why do YouTubers talk about all of these things that are trending, that is popular, that, you know, they're now getting into, that now they're having so much fun with, right? Why are they talking about this? They've been here for a while. They have experience. They have years of experience where now they have that luxury to be able to switch up on different stacks, go to another company, and the company is going to take them, even though they might not have experience with quote unquote Node.js, but they have 5 years of Java, or 5 years of, Scala, or 5 years of PHP, or 5 years of Ruby on Rails. Like, you get what I'm saying? While you here following what they're giving you, and you're like, shit, I'm just trying to get into the industry. I mean, think about it. You go and watch something on YouTube or even on Udemy or any platform, and the first thing you see, shit, it already got 1 million views, or shit, it already got 200,000 sales. What does that tell you? It's trending. Everybody's doing it, and everybody that's just like you at home is trying to get into those jobs. Why will you go and try to do things that's more competitive when your goal is to get into the industry, right? Like, we're not trying to get into something that everybody else is trying to get into because it's going to make it harder for us. You get what I'm saying? Companies now have to have higher tests, right? They got to go out there and choose who's the best of the best, because now they have so many people that's emailing them, applying for the same position, same job. Now they have the luxury to choose who they want to pick. You get what I'm saying? Now, you go into something like PHP, WordPress, Laravel, right? Shopify, right? Again, you got C#, .net, right? Like, those worlds, they're not popular. And because they're not popular right now, and there's not that many people studying it or trying to get into those industries and those programming languages, right? There's more opportunities for you. You could shine there. The projects that you do have on the MERN stack, they could shine there in those industries. You could go in there and say, you know what? I got the same project in PHP and Laravel, or I got the same project, same website. I did it with WordPress, or hey, you know what? I also built an e-commerce website for a client here on Shopify. It makes you valuable, and it makes you different than everybody else. Okay. And again, you're going into a world where it's less competitive, less saturated. Okay. When people say the industry is saturated, the industry is not saturated. There's certain things that everybody is applying to. There's certain things that everybody's applying to. You want to become a full stack developer that does only JavaScript. Every single person is doing the exact same thing since 2011. 2012, since that time, everybody has been switching up to Node.js. Everybody has been trying to go into that lane. And you know what's happening? People are leaving those PHP jobs. People are leaving those WordPress jobs. People are leaving those, Laravel jobs that's out there. And you know what happens? There's guys that know how the industry works, and they're just picking it up. You get what I'm saying? Like, they go into a job to a job to a job with ease. No competition. Nobody's looking that way. So you as a junior developer, that's what you want to do. You want to be out here smart. You want to be that type of guy that's making decisions not on what's trending and what's popular, because you could always work on those type of projects on your own. But you have to go in and say, you know what, man? Shit. 80% of the industry uses MySQL. Why I don't have no projects in MySQL? Why I don't know relational databases, right? Why? Now, again, this is blasphemy for some people. They're like, you can't say this. You can never say this. Who gave you those numbers? Look it up. The majority of the industry uses relational databases. Now, some of you guys haven't even done any type of relational databases, PostgreSQL, things like MySQL, right? SQL Server, etc., right? Like SQLite, at least do SQLite, right? Like, at least, right? So what I'm telling you guys with this is, hey, go for the things that most people are not going for. Because the goal is to get your first job. Your goal is not to get your dream job on the first job. You just want to get into the industry. Once you have experience, you could always apply to every other job that's out there, and you have a more of a higher chance of getting that job. But right now, nobody knows you. You're a dude in your house. You're a girl in your house, right? Nobody knows you from a hole in the wall. Like, that's it. I'm just keeping it real with you. Nobody knows you. Why would a company come in when they have so many options to hire a whole bunch of talented developers? Why would they hire you that have never done this before? Yeah, you did a little courses. Yeah, you did the little Cold Steel course, right? You got your little first hand on Node.js from Cold Steel. Yeah, you did some tutorials on YouTube. Yeah, you knocked out a couple of crash courses. Cool. But you've never worked in the industry professionally. And that's something that companies look at, and they look at it as you're a risk. So go to places where they will welcome you. And then once you do your 6 months, your 1 year in there, switch up to the dream job that you wanted to get into. All right, guys. So anyways, man, it's your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. If you like this type of videos, guys, please show me some love. As you guys can see, this takes a lot of time to do. This little 10-minute video was a 16-minute video, right? This takes like an hour, 2 hours to edit, come up with the ideas. It could even take longer sometimes, right? So all I ask for, something that's completely free, guys, is give me a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and just say something. Say, hey, Joe, I survived to the end. Or come in and say, hey, here's the letter J for my boy Joe. You know what I mean? That's it. That's simple. Okay. Now, again, guys, if you want to learn how to code and you also want to support what we do here, you guys should definitely check out my website, CodingPhase.com. We have over 50,000 members in this platform. You know, and at any given time, we have over 4,000 members on a subscription. Okay. So again, this right here is a community. We teach you everything from, you know, HTML email developer, front-end developer, back-end developer, full stack developer, Shopify theme developer, Shopify app developer, WordPress developer, right? There's a whole bunch of different stacks and different things that we teach. And what we do here is we focus on the things that's going to get you a job, right? Again, I'm not trying to shit on the MERN stack, right? Because I love it. But I just don't think that the majority of you guys are going to get your first job doing the MERN stack. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Okay, guys. So go to codingphase.com. It's only $20. Okay. And if you act now, click on the description. I'm going to give you guys a discount for the yearly plus membership, which gives you access to all the programming courses, including every single career bundle, meaning every single thing that you see here: HTML, email developer, front-end developer, back-end developer, full stack developer, Shopify theme developer, Shopify app developer, the 6-figure bundle, okay, where we go in and talk about niche websites. We talk about Facebook marketing, Google AdSense. We talk about everything, every way for you to make income as a developer independently. Okay, because what we want to do is not only prepare you to become a really good developer and be able to get a job, but also to be able to have an exit plan and you could go and start doing your own income by yourself. Okay, so yeah, man, I'll see you guys later. It's your boy Joe back at it again. Peace.